Container gardening is becoming very popular. It's a trend that's catching on in cities and suburbs alike as more people discover the joys of growing their own plants. It is a great way to grow plants in small spaces, whether you have a tiny balcony or just a windowsill. Container gardening makes it possible to cultivate a variety of plants. Many people who live in apartments or houses with little yard space find it very useful. It allows them to enjoy gardening without needing a large garden plot. Container gardening allows you to grow flowers, vegetables, and herbs in pots and containers. This means you can have a diverse garden, even in a limited area. One of the main advantages of container gardening is mobility. You can easily rearrange your plants to suit your space and aesthetic preferences. You can move your plants around to catch the best sunlight. This flexibility ensures that your plants get the optimal amount of light throughout the day. If the weather changes, you can bring your plants indoors. This is particularly useful during extreme weather conditions, protecting your plants from frost or heavy rain. Another benefit is the ability to control the soil and watering more precisely. You can tailor the soil mix to the specific needs of each plant and ensure they get the right amount of water. Let's unlock the secrets to a thriving container garden. With the right techniques and a bit of care, you can create a beautiful and productive garden in any space. Choosing the right plants is crucial for container gardening. Some plants do better in containers than others. Herbs like basil, parsley, and mint are great choices. Vegetables like tomatoes, peppers, and lettuce also do well in containers. For those who love flowers, marigolds, petunias, and geraniums are excellent choices. Succulents are another great option. It is important to consider your climate when choosing plants. Remember, the key to successful container gardening is to choose the right plants for your conditions. The type of container you choose for your plants can make a big difference in your gardening success. The right container can help your plants thrive, while the wrong one can hinder their growth. There are many options available, from traditional clay pots to modern plastic containers. Each material offers unique benefits and challenges. Each type has its own advantages and disadvantages. Understanding these can help you make an informed decision. For example, clay pots are porous and allow for good air circulation, which is beneficial for root health. However, they can be heavy and break easily. Plastic containers are lightweight and come in various shapes and sizes, making them versatile and easy to move. They retain moisture well, but may not provide as much air circulation as clay pots. Wooden containers can be very attractive and blend well with natural surroundings. They are sturdy and can provide good insulation for plant roots, but they may rot over time if not properly treated. Self-watering containers are another great option. They help maintain consistent moisture levels, which is ideal for busy gardeners or those who live in hot climates. Hanging baskets and window boxes are also popular choices for container gardening. They can add beauty and greenery to small spaces like balconies and windowsills. When choosing a container, make sure it has drainage holes. Proper drainage is crucial to prevent waterlogging and root rot. The size of the container is also important. Larger containers can hold more soil and retain moisture longer, while smaller containers may need more frequent watering. Consider the mature size of your plants when selecting a container. The right soil mix is crucial for the health of your container plants. Choosing the appropriate soil mix can make a significant difference in the growth and vitality of your plants. Unlike garden soil, which can be heavy and compact, container soil needs to be light and well-draining. Garden soil often compacts over time, restricting root growth and water drainage, which can lead to poor plant health. A good quality potting mix is the best choice for container gardening. These mixes are specifically formulated to provide the right balance of air, moisture, and nutrients that container plants need. A typical potting mix contains a combination of peat moss, vermiculite, and perlite. Peat moss helps retain moisture, vermiculite improves aeration, and perlite ensures good drainage. Some potting mixes also contain added nutrients and fertilizers to support plant growth. These added elements can give your plants a head start by providing essential nutrients right from the beginning. You can also make your own potting mix by combining equal parts of peat moss, compost, and perlite. This homemade mix can be customized to suit the specific needs of your plants, ensuring they get the best possible growing environment. it is important to avoid using garden soil in containers. Garden soil can become compacted and waterlogged, leading to poor root development and plant health issues. Regularly refreshing the soil in your containers is also important. Over time, the soil can lose its nutrients and structure, so adding fresh soil or amending the existing soil can help maintain a healthy growing environment for your plants. Section 5. Watering techniques. Watering is one of the most important aspects of container gardening. Plants in containers dry out faster than those in the ground, so they need regular watering. However, overwatering can be just as harmful as underwatering. One effective technique is to water thoroughly, but less frequently. A good way to check if your plants need water is to stick your finger into the soil. Using a watering can with a long spout can help you water more precisely. Self-watering containers can also be a great solution. Early morning is the best time to water your plants. Section 6. Sunlight requirements. Sunlight is essential for the growth and health of your container plants. Most plants need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. For sunny spots, plants like tomatoes, peppers, and herbs are great choices. For shadier areas, plants like lettuce, spinach, and certain flowers can do well. If you have limited sunlight, you can use reflective surfaces to maximize light exposure. You can also use grow lights to supplement natural sunlight. Finding the right balance is key to healthy and thriving plants. Section 7. Benefits of container gardening. Container gardening offers many benefits. One of the main advantages is mobility. You can move your plants around to catch the best sunlight or protect them from harsh weather. Another benefit is space saving. Container gardening allows you to grow plants in small spaces, such as balconies, patios, or even windowsills. Container gardening also allows for better control over the growing conditions. It is a fun and rewarding hobby that can be enjoyed by people of all ages. Section 8. Personal success stories and challenges. My journey with container gardening began a few years ago. I started with a few herb pots on my balcony. The fresh basil and parsley added so much flavor to my meals. Encouraged by this success, I decided to try growing vegetables. I planted tomatoes, peppers, and lettuce in larger containers. The tomatoes were a bit challenging at first. However, the effort paid off when I harvested my first ripe tomatoes. Of course, there were some challenges along the way. Despite these challenges, the rewards of container gardening far outweighed the difficulties. Section 9. Encouragement for aspiring gardeners. If you are thinking about trying container gardening, I encourage you to give it a go. It is a fun and rewarding hobby that can be enjoyed by people of all ages. You do not need a lot of space or experience to get started. With the right plants, containers, soil mix, and care, you can create a thriving container garden. Remember to start small and choose easy-to-grow plants. Do not be discouraged by challenges. Happy gardening!